Yo. Let's see. Let's wait. What? Wait. Okay. Sorry, I didn't notice before. Um. That's good. Nothing really to say there. Um. Okay, so here I would definitely position myself a little bit more inside the goal. Um. If your teammate would have missed there, it would be so awkward, and you don't really lose anything from being a bit from being a bit further back. Um. This is what I would like. This like what I like to call as watching the play unfold um, too much, because you kind of see the ball, and the thing you always do, like as a player, you always drive kind of forwards, right? When you're watching stuff, your brain just like kind of stops working, and your car moves forward. You still end up getting a good save, but oh no, a little bit further back there doesn't hurt. Some awkward stuff here. The awkward thing in this position is you know your teammate is ready to shoot this ball, but you can't really um, dodge him because if you drive forward now, the odds are you can like you're gonna like bump into him. So this is really like the only thing you can do. That's fun. Uh, so here you preferably want to go towards the ball as fast as possible. Being in net with two people is never good. It's always like bad. And since your team is already boost starved, at least it should be, 7 boost, uh, yeah, 7 boost, 50 boost, 30 boost. So if these players were better, they could have taken their time and centered from mid and stuff, and then you guys would be like caught off guard with your pants down in net. You see, he has like the worst shot in the history of shots, so definitely pressure this when you're boost starved. Remember, there's a teammate behind you. So whenever you like go towards the ball, you're essentially making your goal smaller. And this is just pressuring. That's good. Take boost. Good bump. I would um, rotate a bit further back because you here you want to be like speedy and stuff, but it's not really worth it, you know. If you would just go back a bit further, you could definitely block anything and everything that's coming your way. By not contesting this, you're essentially allowing your teammate to catch up and cut inside to block this. So they kind of beat it by having a shit shot, but yeah, definitely be a bit further back. This is hard because your teammate is all the way back, so there's no real good way to kind of pass this. So it's just awkward, but can't really blame you for it. I think I would have taken booster. I think I can see him kind of fucking it up, so I think I would have just went for a boost straight away here and not fake contested. Because now you're in goal with 3 people, right? It's kind of awkward and probably boost up as well. So this is, yeah. So you know when it's awkward when this shit falls and no one's actually going for this because everyone's like starved. Um, I would have went for boost over it. It's just simple pressuring. That's your teammates. Nice. And for this instance, I would not go for the ball here. I would go Carcam here. I would go Carcam here and go for a demo. Demo on this guy. So try to picture what would happen if instead you shot this, but you drove into this guy. Look at your teammate. Odds are you could have shot it on goal. If you demoed him and he knew you were going to demo, because sometimes people are pretty good at reading your car. If you're kind of like signaling you're going to demo, that would have definitely been a goal. Struggling. Okay, take boost. Oh. Yeah. Oh. We both kind of happened. Kind of know what happened here. Miss input, I guess. Yeah. Worth noting, it was a slow area also, but I mean, I think doing a single jump is probably best here, but yeah, this is awkward. Awkward misinput. I can't really say anything about that. It's just you know. Oh, that's such a good shot as well. I don't think you've done anything wrong here. So your turning was good here. So turning for this is good, and then you notice the opponent is going up for this, so you're positioned more towards this side, and he gets like the absolute best touch on it as well. Yeah, I can't really fault you for that too much. That's good. Take boost. Wow. Okay. Somehow that ball made it through to you. That's fine. Being pushed up that far is fine when you know they can't clear it. If that makes any sense, I'll show you. So, do you see how this works, right? Your teammate is. I'm going a little bit closer. Your teammate's in a way where they can't directly shoot it on your goal. So you being this close is basically allowed. It is a split-second decision you have to make if your positioning is risky or not. But being this close is good for the sole purpose of him blocking all these angles. So the only way the ball could ever go towards your goal is if it would have kind of like this part of the wall and then bounce somewhere here. But even if it bounced here, you'll still be in position to possibly dribble it back to your backboard here, take boost and stuff. So it's fine. Just want to make sure you understand why standing like this is allowed in this scenario. And I'm gonna go for it, you know. That's good. Take your time. I mean, yeah, you're going for a pass, but No one's pressuring you here. Guy in goes backwards. Take your time here a bit. You could line up a shot. Um, even if you miss here, even if you um, even if you bang it like here, it would still be in a pretty decent position for a rebound. I would never single jump hit this to the wall. It's so inefficient, kinda. Definitely take your time a bit whenever you can. Especially in a threes game where if you slow down, they tend to be like surprised because they're not used to slow playing in a threes game. Nice save. Half flip, go for boost. Yes. I feel like you were a bit slow on the turn towards midfield here. So here you should already know your teammates. I mean, your teammates should be aiming for you right now. So I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's not that bad. So at least you notice that your teammate's going for a pass there, which is good. Could have possibly went for a double touch there, but you know how it works. So I don't know if their boost is in the corner right now, but if it is, because it's always bugged, I would I would rotate through that side, take boost. So it is a bit what do you call it? It is kind of like sacrificing positioning for chance of possession. Makes sense. So the less boost they have, the more they're kind of forced to play risky. And it's still it's still a 2v2 in the end. So you leaving your position right now to take the boost is not that punishing. That's awkward. In here, I would. So I'm pretty conflicted. I think I would have turned right and defended on goal instead of going for this. Which I'm not sure if that's the right decision though. But that's what I would have done. Now you got really. So you're trying not to bang it, right? Because if you bang it, it's like an even more of a pass. So the skill of being able to put that ball rolling up the wall is pretty, like it's a skill in itself as well. So yeah, nice save though. Popping off my dude. Oh, that's awkward. Alright, so you see how your teammate is rotating backwards now on the right. In this position, you wanna fully commit on blocking here, because the faster you block this, the easier you're gonna make it for your teammate. And because you kind of fake contest now, makes it a lot harder for your teammate to do anything. No real reason to fake contest when you're in that position. Just definitely go for that stuff. Maybe go for a bump or something. That works. I think you pretty much have to go for it, but you're kind of in an awkward position again. So definitely you're kind of too forward on the defensive side. If this was put on backboard or put like on your left anywhere, it's pretty hard to do something. And now you're like, oh shit, I'm too far forward, so I'm gonna have to correct to left. He ends up passing, and now you're backwards defending. You know. That's why I would much rather be a little bit more back and don't have to face those super awkward things. That's a really good touch. Nice. That's all you, honestly. That's so good. So yeah, cutting aside, cherry picking these kind of passes is really good. Yep. Oof, what a touch by the opponent. I don't know if going for this straight away is the right decision, but I guess I don't really know. It's hard to tell, honestly. That's a nice save. So it's good for you to take boost here because you know the opponents have overcommitted, so they're most likely kinda low on boost. Opponents will always rotate off the flanks to get the big boost pads in the corners, so taking boost there is very good. This is just general getting a feel for how to hit these kind of shots. Yeah, so learning these kind of shots is so important because I don't really know what people refer to them as, but I refer to them as scoops. Whenever you scoop a ball from like this position, you can have so much power on it. Like it's absolutely insane. Um, I don't, I don't really know why. I think it's because of the momentum and the way you're hitting the ball. But clearing these balls is so important and gives so much power. Take boost here on the flanks. That's fun. See again, not a scoop situation. So I'll see if I can point it out a little bit. So if you want to go for a scoop like this, you want to be more positioned downwards, and then drive upwards, and then flip diagonally while facing upwards. Instead, you're going kind of like this. And it doesn't really have any power on it, and you see it's pretty weak. But that's just playing around in free play also. Okay, make sure not to waste any boost. Yep. That's alright, but remember your teammate is already rotating, so the only person you could possibly pass to is your final teammate, and he's generally positioned more backwards than in the front. Most likely he's around midfield. Yeah. So that's something to keep in mind. Don't aimlessly hit the ball in the corner. Nice follow up. Take boost. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't see that many mistakes, but more like stuff you could have done better, I think. So I don't really. Okay, yeah. I mean, I see error rolls a lot, but not on shots. And I feel like, especially that one shot where you single jumped for a pass when one teammate was already rotating. Definitely learn to take your time in situations where time is given to you, and position a bit more backwards inside the goal, as opposed to being a bit more pushed up to the front. That's about it. You know, GG. You kind of carried your team, but you know, hope it helps, dude.